We begin with severe storms and flash flooding targeting the heartland, millions under flood watches, and the search and recovery in central Texas after the deadly and catastrophic flooding. Severe weather targeting the heartland overnight. This time-lapse video capturing an ominous view of storms rolling through parts of Illinois. And a flash flooding emergency in Davenport, Iowa. Cars submerged underwater as residents wade through the waist-deep floodwaters. We're with Navy SEALs as they assist with the search and recovery mission in central Texas, with 129 dead and more than 160 still missing. The region is now facing yet another flash flood threat. Our weather team is standing by with the forecast, but first, ABC's Jacqueline Lee leads us off tonight from Kerrville, Texas.
Tonight, the flash flood threat facing the heartland, millions under flood watches. Iowa recovering from these devastating flash floods in the last 24 hours.
Girl, that is so scary.
I'm pretty sure there is people in there.
Multiple cars submerged, some residents there up to their waists in water.
Look what's going down the street.
As cars drive in the opposite direction, you can see a portable toilet being carried away by the fast-moving floodwaters. And parts of the Grand Canyon evacuated due to massive and rapidly growing wildfires spanning more than 20,000 acres. In Texas, communities grieving. Last night, a vigil held in Kerr County for the more than 120 people killed by that devastating flash flooding.
And I'm just so thankful to be here. My heart goes out to all of these folks.
The Hammond family remembering their 17-year-old daughter, Malaya. Their last view of her, she was floating on her back, singing hymns down the river after saving her siblings from that raging water.
Rise and shine and give God the glory, glory.
On Monday, they found her body a mile away, washing up on the shore of a church.
So just knowing that we found her body and knowing 100% that she is now with God has brought us so much closure.
But the search continues for the more than 160 people still missing. We exclusively embedded with a team of over 30 Navy SEALs, volunteering their elite training to comb through the terrain.
None of us have seen anything like this, but I think everybody was just taking it in and just like realizing what just happened here.
You've seen a lot, and this is the worst you've seen?
Yeah. Stuff overseas is different. This hits home.
And tonight, a new report from the Associated Press indicates that Camp Mystic, where 27 campers and counselors died from those devastating floodwaters, were originally included on a 2011 national flood insurance map that would have required it to have higher insurance costs and stricter regulations on new construction. But after successive appeals over several years, federal regulators removed numerous buildings at Camp Mystic from those maps.
FEMA downplaying that report tonight, saying those flood maps do not predict where it will flood or where it has flooded in the past. Meanwhile, here on the ground, a new flash flood threat to the area as cleanup continues. Martha.
Jacqueline, thank you. Let's get right to meteorologist Danny Beckstrom from our New York station WABC. And Danny, Central Texas is facing another flash flood threat. Time it out for us.
Martha, that new flash flood threat, part of the same system that triggered the severe weather in the Midwest yesterday. And that severe threat continues tonight from Paducah up to Michigan, with damaging wind being the primary concern. But back to the soaking in the southern plains, flood watches for much of Oklahoma and Texas as rounds of rain and storms sweep through this weekend. The heaviest rain focused north and west of the Texas Hill Country so far, but that changes tomorrow as downpours shift south, focusing the flooding on areas still cleaning up from last weekend. Meanwhile, in the west, it's hot and dry, fueling those wildfires, and now the heat builds north. A heat advisory in Portland on Sunday with highs in the mid-90s, and even the typically hot desert Southwest sees extreme heat heading into the work week near 112 in Vegas on Monday. Martha?
We're all keeping track of that, Danny. Thank you.